Okay, so I've been here for about 20 minutes now, and I've been digging up some coins, but nothing very old. The oldest one is a 75, and that rang up as a 42 on the E-track. So as I knew, it was a little bit of an older copper. This one I'm getting a 46, almost solid. Now 46, 47, could be anything brass, could be crap, or it could be silver. So this one I'm going to do semi-live. I already flipped the plug over. I don't know what it is yet. I'm not thinking that this area has a lot of coins left. It's a very small area. This area has been detected because I know that there are people who detect up in this area. So it's probably been detected a lot. So if there's anything left here, they're few and far between. Did I get that right? I hope. So let's see what this is. Here it is right there. All right. Okay, I got it in my hand. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, there it is. Wow, that's weird. I don't know why this is ringing up a 46, 47 on the E-track, but it's just a penny. Really weird. Must be the soil conditions, because this thing will not usually ring up a 46, 47 for a penny. But lo and behold, it is. It's an older penny, 1969. But man, 46, 47 on an E-track for that size, that kind of coin. That's weird. Alright, this one's going in the pouch. This one's going in the pouch. But I better check my hole just in case there is something else in there. No, that was it. Wow. All right, well that's a different puppy. Any of you who are using an A-track out there probably can attest that you don't get a lot of 46, 47s that are pennies. Very rarely. Like, I don't know. That has something to do with this condition of this soil. Okay? Weird. Huh. I thought for sure that was going to be a silver. Oh well. Next one. Okay, so I stood up and, well, I shut the camera off and I stood up and I swung over the hole. I do have another signal in there. It's a lot lower. So maybe that's what was causing it to go up to 47. Listen to this. It's right there on the sidewall. See? Before I wasn't swinging. Look, I could swing over this and it's not ringing up anything. Then I get closer to the ground right here. And there's a signal. And it's reading up like 28 to 31. So whatever this was and this was causing the signal to be boosted up. Right? So let's find out what this is. I'm curious. Being that low, it sounds more like a bottle cap or something like that. Very possible. Oops. Let's see if it. Well. Yeah, there it is. Very close to the surface. About 3 inches down. Oh crap! No, it's like a bullet. So, no, that's not a bullet. Wow, it's got some fancy writing on it. It's fancy, fancy, fancy stuff. That's not a tip. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Check it out. I wonder if it's like a bullet casing. Oh! You know what? Maybe it's not. What the hell is that? I think I've found one almost like this before. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it could be a sword tip. You know, the tip that you put at the end of a sword, like a, what do you call it, a scabbard tip? Maybe, because it's pretty freaking. It's pretty ornate. It's broken actually. That sucks. What is this thing? Ah, it's a dirt plug. Oh, look at that. There's a dirt plug that went in there with it. That's really weird. So this signal was obviously the signal that was making that that penny go up in the 46, 47 range, but that's cool. Huh. And I thought it was gonna be a bottle cap. Awesome. I'll have to do some research and find out what this thing is. Cool. Okay, so I'm about to call it a wrap on this location. I really didn't find anything except for that sword, possible sword scabbard. Not sure, but it's ornate, it's old. So there's not much else here. It's a very small area. So I'm going to go to another place that I want to detect. But before I do that, I'm just going to do a demonstration of stuff that I use metal detecting. I've had a few comments about what do I use as such, and you know, on the videos you can see some of the stuff. So I'll give you a little bit of a close-up of the things that I use. It's my personal choice. Everyone out there doesn't have to use the same gear, but it's pretty much geared for the majority of us who do metal detect. So any beginner out there, this is a good start of what you can have. It's mostly inexpensive except for the pinpointer. So let me show. So first off, I have the Garrett pinpointer. Right? Basic Garrett underwater pinpointer. They range Canadian about $160 Canadian, and US they're probably about the same. So there you go, it might be 125 bucks. Next I use a screwdriver, and pretty much, you know, you can use one that has a blunt end. You can blunt it so you don't scratch anything. I don't usually scratch much with my screwdriver, believe it or not. I usually scratch stuff with my shovel. So anyways, screwdriver. Then I use this. It's a spade, you know. It's a garden variety, hardened steel, won't break. I think I got this at Lowe's, but anyways, it works really well. Cuts roots pretty good. I do have the Garrett ones, and I have a MineLab one. I have one Leashy, but I tend to use this one the most because it's so more compact, fits into my holster really well. So there you go. Then I also use this magnet on a stick. And as you can see here, it's got the really strong magnet. Don't mind the sirens in the background ruining my damn shot. You know, I'm up in a small town right now, and you think that there's not much going on. This happens in the city. I get this all the time, but not here. But there you go. Okay, here we go. So yeah, this has a strong magnet on it, and it'll probably lift. It can lift about 20 to 30, maybe about 20 pounds, right? But anyways, I use this just to get the iron stuff out of the hole sometimes. If I have a metal iron object, poof, sticks to it. It's really good to have. And then, of course, I got my trusty shovel here. And now this is the shovel that my wife uses mostly. It's a shovel that I had made in Tennessee. My friend John in Tennessee made this for me. And it was made out of a normal shovel that you would get at a Home Depot. Of course, it's got a really good ribbing on here, right? Because the key is to keep these strong shovels. If you're going to cut one down, is make sure that the ribbing is very solid, like it comes up at least halfway through the shovel, or else the end just bends on it. He cut this down. This shovel, I'm going on a good 7 years now with this shovel, and it's still good. It's worn down to heck, as you can tell. It's almost oblong. It's like completely curved to one side, and there's not much left of the blade, but it works really well. Julie really likes it. And this is a really small one. It looks tiny when you're in the park, so this is a good shovel. And then, of course, there's my belt. And I have 3 holes here for my belt. That's for the pinpointer, that's for the blade, the spade, and for my screwdriver, and that's for my magnet. And it's just a regular belt, you know, big heavy-duty belt. This clips on. Anyways, hopefully this can help any new people out there metal detecting, and for you veterans out there, if you like something better, hey, you can give it a shot. But I don't think there's anything here much different than you probably use in your metal detecting adventures, other than maybe the magnet. And it's really handy when you're getting iron objects in your hole. Click, 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 you got your nails. Then you're not flipping around with your pinpointer to try to find these objects that are pinging off on the pinpointer until you get that real target that you really want. So there we go. Off to the next location. Okay, so I've been here for about 15 minutes and I got so far a 1960 nickel and I got a 1975 penny. I'm getting a target down at this spot and it's reading up a 30. Here, I'll let you give it a listen. It's reading up a 38, but it's a little deeper. It's about 5 inches. Okay, let's get this thing dug up and see what it is. Nice. This is the first large penny here that I've gotten today. So it's I can see it in the hole. Pretty darn nice. Wow. The actual so yeah, the coin impression is right there on the plug, and you can see right there. That's where the actual coin is. Let's get it out and see what it is. Well, I know it's a large penny. That's good. Oh gee, there's a little nick mark on it. Don't tell me I'm gonna have one of these days again. Yeah, a little nick mark. But there you go. That's a 1915. So there you go. 1915 large, then at about 4.5 inches. Rang up a 38. That's why when this thing rings up in the 37, 38 range, it's usually a good brass target. Brass, old copper. So there you go. Nice large penny. So that's one. So that means there's still more left here. I came here years ago and I found a couple of these, but this park is used a lot and there's quite a lot of trash and it's been detected quite a bit. So these things are, you know, going to be sporadic. I don't think I'm going to find too many, but I'm just happy to find one, and I'm not that happy that I nicked it again. I hope you guys on YouTube don't start calling me Nicky Don or Don Nicky. But this is the last one I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to stop nicking my coins, unless that eccentric couple put that jinx on me, and I don't know how long this jinx is going to last, but this is getting kind of ridiculous. Never in my career metal detecting have I nicked so many coins in such a short period of time. But it's gonna stop. Take it off me. Take that damn hex off me, would you? Cheers. Okay, so this target was right beside this large penny, which is my hole's right here. And I got this one, and it kind of didn't sound the same. It wasn't a 37. It was a little bit of a lower tone 32, and they read that 32 could be in the pull tab range, but I dug it very gently because it's down at 4 inches, the same depth. And this one's right in the sidewall. You can see that right there, right in the sidewall. And it looks like I didn't nick this one, so which is a good thing. All right, so let's hit this one out and see what it is. So that's one, that's two. So this area is obviously the original area of the park. So let's get it out. That's a little green. It's a little green, but there's no nick on it. Oh God. Oh my God. My career is over as far as being a seasoned metal detectorist. I'm gonna search out that couple, I swear to goodness, and I'm gonna say, please take the hex off of me. Please, 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 please. Go ahead, you can make some comments about me scratching the coins, and I'm gonna take it like a man. But man, I hit the freaking thing again. Son of a mother. Son of a. I should say that's very unfortunate. But at least this one's a Vicky. Nice. This one's quite an older Vicky. Would it be okay with your parents, you think?
Oh yeah.
Okay. As long as it is, because I don't want you guys to get in trouble. You guys can stand back here. I'll show you what this one is. So these guys were sitting in the park just watching me detecting. What's your name?
Liam.
Liam, and your?
Carter.
Carter? Liam and Carter. So hopefully them watching the videos now, they might get a they might get hooked on metal detecting after seeing some of these things. Check that out. Here, you can hold it.
1892.
What year is it?
1892.
1892, because I couldn't see it because I don't have my glasses on. 1892, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So look who's on the back. Do you know which monarch that is?
Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria. So that's Queen Elizabeth's great grandmother. So that goes back pretty far, right? Isn't that cool? So you know what? Since you guys might have a, what I'm gonna do for you guys, I'll give you each. $19.99. You can keep that one. Okay. But before I'll get a picture of it before I give it to you. Wow. And you can have this 19, I gotta take a picture of it too. But I'm gonna give you that one. You guys can keep it, show it to your parents, and then maybe you can say to your parents, hey, look at this guy was finding in the park, check out the videos, I want to get a metal detector. Do you think you might want to, end up getting one of these things?
That'd be pretty
Yeah, it'd be cool, huh?
My dad has one.
He does? Does he metal detect?
Well, he just has it for his work, but I kind of use it sometimes.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Well, let's hope that this little giveaway here will get these guys doing some metal detecting. But if you do, learn how to do your holes really good, because you see, I use a rag, and when I take the dirt out, I put it on the rag, but I make sure I cut my holes out and I leave the grass attached. So when I put the dirt on this, I put it all back in the hole and I put it back down, and lo and behold, you can't see where I've dug, right? Well, that was a pretty successful hunt, short hunt anyways. I've been here for about an hour and a half, and with some interruptions from some people, and run in with a couple of the town eccentrics, I'll call them. But nothing, nothing bad. They're just very curious too. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, I lost that. Hey, that's mine. That kind of stuff. That's what you get when you detect in a park. But on the other hand, coming up with those 2 large pennies, and I got the weedy. So there's still some stuff left here. I'll come back another time because my property is only about 15 minutes from here. So yeah, not a bad, successful little day. And I look forward to coming back. But I had a lot of fun. So I hope you did too, watching me. And we'll see you out there in the next new adventure.